This is today's patient. Got a Silva in the shop. Gonna be doing full fuel. So this bad boy's got a fuel issue. We're not gonna mess around. We got 15 pounds of fuel pressure. We're gonna end up just going ahead and replacing pretty much the entire fuel system. We're gonna do the fuel pump, fuel filter, and we're gonna do all 4 fuel injectors on this thing. Hopefully bring her back to life. All right, guys, one little Magma here. Check it out. So this is a Nissan 240. So like I said, this is a Nissan 240. You can easily access it from both the trunk or the back seat. I got my spare hands over here taking out 410 mils. This is gonna be pretty much identical for all your Nissans. You got a Sentra, you got a Maxima, you name it. You're gonna find it behind the back seat or in the trunk, depending on the car. You're gonna find a big plate. That's gonna be the cover for your fuel pump. You don't need to drop the tank. These foreign cars do not expect to make the tank out. Instead, you're gonna take this easy made plate off and you're gonna find the top of the fuel pump. Here you go, guys. As you can see, remove the simple plate. That is the actual fuel pump. You got a couple lines heading to it, in and outs, and a vacuum port. And then you have your connections for the fuel pump. We're gonna go ahead and remove all this off camera. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. So the fuel pump is out of the tank now. This is a 240, so when you take it out, it sits on this bracket. It's kind of a bitch because it sits in there like this. Just remember, just reach in, pull out. When you pull that out, it's a real simple bracket, sits on a plastic bracket that's inside the tank. So it just pops right out and the entire thing comes out. You're gonna bring this whole thing out with all this cabling and everything else. This is your fuel pump right here. So this one was already replaced one time with an aftermarket. We're gonna be replacing it obviously with the brand new one. Marlboro 255 is what was in there. We're just gonna be replacing the same thing. Did great. We had a lack of fuel pressure and we just found it. It was actually the hoses, but we're already in here. So we're gonna show you guys how to replace the whole thing. Again, this is a 240. Your Nissans, your Hondas, they're very similar. It's gonna be on some kind of a bracket or some kind of something, or even connected to that top hat. All together is one piece, but ultimately you're looking for this, guys. This is the fuel pump right here. And then once you get to it, it's just a matter of a couple hose clamps, a couple wires, and we'll be back. Back on the 240 project. So now we moved on to the fuel injectors. I'm not gonna get too far into it because it took a bit to get the rail out and everything else. You don't have to take the rail out, but in this case, the original was seized in there. Car had some water in there, so not only was this injector seized in there, the nut broke off. It was hard to get it from the back, so ended up having to cut the hose out. So I'm not gonna go into all that in this video. Just wanted to show you guys we're also replacing the injectors on it. Had a spare rail, got cleaned up. It's got brand new caps, hardware, and brand new injectors. So we're gonna put this all back in the car. All right, guys, and here you have it. Fuel system done. Brand new fuel pump, brand new fuel filter down in there. We got brand new injectors, brand new rail. Everything's running top notch. Listen to this baby. Hell yeah, boy. And what do we got? Flat 40 PSI. We weren't even at 15 PSI with that old pump and all the messed up fuel system that this guy had. But this is another one, case closed. Say goodbye to Silvia.